Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Apologies for that, didn't you?
Yeah. Apologies for the late countdown there. Everyone just had to sort a few bits out, but either way, we're back with another preview, guys. So how's it going, everyone? The second stream in the space of 3 hours.
An hour and a half.
Now? Yeah, about that, Liam. Yeah, you're right, of course.
Yeah.
Liam and I are back for a part 2 for today, and this time we have got
Liam
Darryl.
won't be chuffed because I turned off the music and started the intro.
Yeah, but no, either way,
no, it was going to finish anyway.
We should be having Sunderland YouTuber Kyle Don on later on during this stream, but for now, he's not on for the time being. But either way, it is our preview of Plymouth Argyle versus Sunderland for this weekend. If you haven't put a like or subscribed yet, please go and do that now, as we're pushing for this channel to get to 700 subs very soon. That's what we're aiming for. And of course, yeah, as we all know, guys, it is a big one coming this weekend. And the first thing I'd like to start off with, actually, because it has just been announced by Instagram, Plymouth Argyle Instagram account, PAFC Report. If you haven't followed him, please go and do so. Mustafa Bundu will be available for selection for this Saturday's game against Sunderland after returning to full training this week. Ryan Hardy, however, continues to be ruled out of action. However, there are encouraging signs as he is expected to rejoin training with the rest of the squad very soon. He looks certain to be out for Coventry as well, but could be back for Stoke next weekend. But like Rosevears just said to me off camera, because he's not here right now, he's busy, but he said to me at least one of them will be back for this weekend. So how do you feel about that then, Liam? Bundu back for Saturday?
Yeah, Bundy back for Saturday. Yeah, I was quite shocked to see that, to be honest with you. I thought he wouldn't be back in time. I thought he'd be probably back for Coventry or Stoke, but that's pretty good news. Pretty good news for us, really.
No, it is very good news indeed, and it'll be very interesting for us to see on Saturday, of course. And now it just depends on who.
Hello, Caitlin.
Start on Saturday now. Caitlin's joined. Hello, Caitlin, and of course Marcus. Hello, mate. How are you doing? But yeah, no, it's going to be interesting now because obviously it was Wayne that got our confidence going after Leeds, and it now depends on who we start on Saturday, if anything. Marcus has got a question. Do you think our defence has improved since Michael Cooper came back in? I don't think it has. What do you all think to that then?
I mean, conceded 3 against Ipswich and 3 against Borough, but I mean, it's not really. It wasn't really his fault. Just the defence.
You know what? I'd agree with Marcus, to be honest, because even with Cooper back, some of our players at the back, like Scar, for example, they've had some off performances lately. So they're just going to have to be careful, especially with we haven't beaten Sunderland at home since 2004. And the last time we beat Sunderland in general was the COVID year when we won at the Stadium of Light 2-1. So it'll be interesting to see how we do, if anything. But of course, the last time we faced Sunderland at home was the 0-0 2 seasons ago in League One that ultimately got Sunderland playoffs at the end. And of course, they went on to win the playoffs. And then, of course, we missed out at the end of the day. But aside, we faced 2 seasons ago. And they're inconsistent as. So it's we have every right to be confident regardless, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely, yeah. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, like it says down there, guys, honestly, please go and do that when possible. But either way, it'll be interesting to see because... Well, it's now 2 northeastern clubs we're facing in the space of November. And now it depends if Shuey's going to go for a different game plan to what we did against Daryl's very own Middlesbrough a few weeks ago.
I think he'll just look for the same.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me.
I think he'll just look for the same performance really from you because you did play well. I mean, he'll have gone into the game wanting at least a point, because he knew we were on good form going into the game, of course. Yes, despite that loss to Leeds. Despite losing, which was annoyingly to Stoke City. We've still gone into your game on pretty decent form. So I think he knew all along that Bo was going to be a tough opponent for you. And,
absolutely.
Well, we didn't make it easy for you, but we were shocking defensively. You were poor defensively. So really, it was a game of 2 halves. Really, I mean, we probably had the better with the second half. You probably had the better with the first half, but defensively, I mean, it definitely had a draw written all over it. Neither team could defend. And, to be honest, I don't think either manager, I don't think Carrick or Sherry will have been too chuffed with how the defending was for those goals. But at the end of the day, when you're a newly promoted team, every game is a learning curve.
It absolutely is.
I think if you play like you did against us, I see no reason why you can't get at least a point or 3 points off Sunderland. Because Sunderland, yes, they beat Birmingham, but Sunderland have been surprisingly poor the last couple of
They've been very inconsistent. And like Marcus has said here, with the amount of injuries Sunderland have, they should be there for the taking. And you know what? We'll get the injury list up now, actually. We were showing it earlier during the prediction stream, but we'll get it up regardless for everyone here. Yeah, that is their injury list. When they got Daniel Ballard is one of their key players as well, and he will be out. For
he was. I'm not going to lie, right? Despite them losing 4-0 to us, he was probably their best player.
Yeah,
he was superb in defence. He was annoying me, and he frustrated the hell out of me in that first half. And then second half, they just fell to pieces. So it was brilliant that second half. I fully enjoyed that.
I can imagine. But yeah, no, well, this is wrong anyway, because Bundu should be back for Saturday, but the others, yeah, they definitely won't be there for Saturday, as far as I know. And then, of course, that is our head-to-head recently, 0-0. That's the last time we beat them, was 2021 in the COVID year at the Stadium of Lights, which helped us survive at the end of the day that season, finishing in 18th place. But yeah, home park, you'd have to go a long way while for when we last beat them.
Well, 2004, probably.
Yeah, 2004. And then, of course, we nearly beat them in this game, but we wasted so many chances, this 0-0 here, that ended up costing us the playoffs at the end, and they got playoffs. And Clark was playing in this game as well, so there was that as well. Kamara was given man of the match time. So this was the last time we played Sunderland in general.
Yeah.
The streets will never forget Conor Grant, of course.
But yeah, who's he play for nowadays?
He's now at Port Vale.
Oh, he'll be playing against us in a few weeks, then.
Yeah, no, the Carabao Cup, that's true. But no, this sums up the stats in general. Both had big chances missed, and yeah, 4 points apart 2 seasons ago as well. So who knows what Saturday's going to bring to us as well. But either way, speaking of which, what's your predicted lineup for us on Saturday, Liam? I'll get the link up there, so it's there for you.
4. Okay, that's a great player. That's a great player.
Sharp.
But you can't beat my other one when you were about to play us, and you just literally said nothing. So I said no one then.
No, you dumb shit.
Bolton probably do need to win Saturday, especially with the 2 games coming up afterwards, as we have Oxford and Pompey both away after. Oh, yeah, of course. That's who Bolton's got on Saturday. Caitlin, please just hammer them.
Yeah, they're against Exeter, aren't they?
Yeah, Bolton's this weekend at home.
Well, they should beat them.
Yeah,
if it's at home, long journey for them then.
And then Marcus has put, I hope we have enough money for January for a striker at least. I mean, we all do, really, mate. So yeah,
you do need another striker, especially.
I agree. I completely agree.
Especially if you got no Ryan Hardy for a while.
Well, he should be back for the Stoke game, but that's not confirmed yet.
Yeah, but you can't take any risks.
Either way, who do you reckon we should start then on Saturday, Liam?
I think Bundu probably has to start.
Yeah.
But I think apart from that, I think the squad looks decent, to be fair. So that's what I'll probably go with. That team.
Yeah. And then there's
what about you?
That are on the bench. I wouldn't be shocked still if Ben Wayne started on Saturday. I'm going to say, Cooper in goal. No surprise there.
Well, you can't really rush players when they've just come back from injury.
That's true.
What injury was it that Bundu picked up? Because he can't have been
against Ipswich.
Can't have been It can't have been that bad if he was only out like 2 or 3 weeks.
No, it was a hamstring against Ipswich. And Hardy got exactly the same.
Oh, was it a hamstring? What was it? Pulled hamstring, was it?
Yeah, something to do with that, yeah.
Yeah, you can't push those ones back. So
absolutely.
Bundu definitely on the bench. If he starts him, then I'm sorry, Shuey, but he's been a bit of an idiot there because he's taken a massive risk.
I thought he took that risk.
I mean, look, he's better than Ben Wayne. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
but
I thought
you can't
he took
risk
that
a player
risk.
just come back from
I thought he took that risk when he started Cooper at West Brom out of nowhere, and I just thought, fair play, Shuey. I thought he was making a massive gamble, but it turned out to be the correct decision. So some gambles do pay off, to be fair. But yeah, you don't want to risk it just in case.
It's different with goalkeepers, though.
No, it is different with goalkeepers. That is true.
They don't have to run all the way down the field.
Yeah, that's also true.
They can just sit. They can just sit in the goal, read a book, and have a banana.
Well, yeah, maybe. Like Marcus is there. Yeah, a grade 2 hamstring. And then about Bolton, we won about 7-8 in a row. They not won since Luton. It screams 1-0 Exeter, but do have confidence in us to get the win.
We only just to say beat them.
We weren't wrong at all. Because Marcus predicted Cooper to start at West Brom and he got it spot on. So yeah, I'm going to say Cooper. I don't think there's much change in the back three at the moment, so I'll stick. No,
did he really say that he'll start, or did he just hope he started?
Probably a bit of both, I'd imagine. I'll stick with the same back three for now, even though I can't lie, I still think Scar's been having some very underperforming performances lately, but I'll stick with the back three for now, as it is.
Dan Scar, has he ever had?
No, he's had some off performances lately.
Has he ever had championship experience? Or?
Well, most of them haven't, to be fair. But there's other games where he has.
If you haven't got any players,
the Norwich game,
if you're coming from League One,
you were brilliant against Norwich non-stop.
Yeah, if you're coming from League One, you've got no championship or experience, etc. Unlike Ipswich, you have bags of experience.
But that's why I was hoping
you are going to have inconsistent performances.
That's why I was hoping for us to sign a championship experienced player, and we didn't. But we did sign
and
someone from FC 20, so that's something at least.
Hey, FC 20.
Yeah, because that's where we signed Plegazuelo.
They're not too bad a team, but
it's the Eredivisie, so I mean it's the top Dutch league, regardless.
Yeah, but it's pants, to be honest.
True. I'll stick with the back four, those four for now. Okay, then.
This way, I'd rather watch the Bundesliga.
To be fair, you would, which is fair enough.
Mate, people don't believe how entertaining some of the games in the Bundesliga.
No, they are. I agree.
There's been some class games this season in the Bundesliga, but everyone's gone, every time he's buying on the If you watch other games, then you'll realise how hard it is. But that's all I'm saying.
I think it's a very good league. It's very interesting.
Good. I'm glad someone does.
But yeah, no, I'll go with my wing backs. I'll go with Edwards and Mumba. There was still some parts where I thought Edwards impressed me against Leeds. Randall and Houghton, that stays the same, and then that just leaves my front three. I probably won't want to rush Bundu, so I'd probably bring him on. I'd probably bring him on as a sub.
If you knew how to defend,
I'd start with the thing I find hard is, do I choose Wayne or do I choose Cundall?
If you were able to defend properly, you'd have beaten
Wayne
me.
Or Cundall. If you had to pick one.
Ugh. That's for Liam, that's not for me.
What's up?
Who would you rather start if you had to choose, Cundall or Ben Wayne?
Probably Ben Wayne, just be on the safe side. What did you say, Dar?
You know what?
You're too busy looking at the 6 p.m. content, aren't you?
No, I wasn't. So...
Hold a joke.
That just sums it up.
So,
No.
Okay.
No, I'd agree with you, Liam. I'd go with Ben Waine.
Yeah.
And not the form, but like the confidence he would have had after scoring against Leeds. So yeah, I'd give him the chance, to be fair. Scar was pretty good in League One. Seems like he struggled to step up more than others. Yeah, it's the weird thing with us, Caitlin, because I thought Scar was going to be brilliant ever since the start of the season, but there has been games where he's been poor. Houghton, on the other hand, I can't lie. He was one of the few I underestimated this season for the Championship. But he's been my player of the season so far for the Championship. So there we go. Wayne's an awful player, but I mean, Terry, I'd still start him though after the confidence he got for Leeds. But we'll see how he does in that number 9 role, and then Shuey then has the options to take him off if he doesn't perform well on Saturday. But it's a hard game. It's a hard game. I've already said to Liam, and Darryl probably knows this already, but whatever happens,
your toughest one of the season, this.
Whatever happens in this Sunderland game and whatever happens in this Coventry game on Tuesday night, as long as we beat Stoke next Saturday at home, I'm happy. And that's against the team who has a terrible record at home park, as it is anyway.
Oh, sounds like another team, I know.
Yeah. So no, it'd be interesting to see. But no, that's the lineup I'm going to go with. But is there anyone for Sunderland you're nervous for so far for Saturday, Liam?
I would be nervous for Patrick Roberts. How are you?
Probably Clark was one of them.
And like John, the Birmingham fan, said earlier, if we can keep him quiet, then that's something, isn't it?
Sky's way too slow. Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, to be honest, he's like borderline Championship League One at the moment, but it depends on how he does for the rest of the season. I would agree that Gibson's been our strongest centre back so far this season. So yeah, I agree with you on that one, Marcus.
I would have said Patrick Roberts, to be honest. I'm honest.
For Sunderland, that'll be very interesting.
He's one hell of a player.
Well, I think we should start Pleggy on Saturday, regardless. Anyway, Patrick Roberts will be interesting to deal with.
He was up Borough for like a loan spell. He was decent actually. Scared the crap out of most teams.
It's the same with Bellingham, who I've predicted him to score on Saturday, so that doesn't shock me. And obviously the same with Jack Clark. He's been one of the players of the season so far in the Championship. So that's going to be really interesting to see as well. And I mean, most of that defence was playing in that 5-0 win they had over Southampton back in September. So again, it'll be interesting to see. We know Patterson from the League One days, of course. So he was obviously in goal when he last came to Home Park in that 0-0 2 seasons ago. But no, it'll be a very interesting game. Like I said, whatever happens in this game, if we can get at least something against Coventry and we get 3 points against Stoke, I'm happy. And as long as Rotherham lose to Leeds and as long as Wednesday lose to Birmingham, then we're more comfortable. And as long as QPR lose to Norwich, we're more comfortable.
Yeah.
And as long as Huddersfield lose to Southampton, we're more comfortable.
Is there anyone else?
They're the main 4. They're the main 4 I look at. I said to Liam earlier.
I'm thinking name any more and you'll be naming the full Championship this
Well, I said to Liam earlier, they're the 4 I'm mainly looking out for in terms of. They're the 4 I'm mainly looking out for in terms of. I think that will be the relegation battle.
Why have you given me a photo of Gary Anderson from like 2018?
Does it really matter? Does it really matter what photo I give you? It's one of him. It's one of him actually giving it some.
Yeah, that's the last Sunderland lineup.
He normally does give it some.
Patterson, Huggins.
Yeah, but not with his mouth open.
Sealt, Ekwa.
No, because he does it quietly.
Neil, Roberts, Clark, and Rusin. And that's their bench, of course. It's different for Sunderland this time because no Amad Diallo, he's gone. He's gone back to Man U. And then Ross Stewart's gone to Southampton. So that's
Diallo back at United now, is he?
Yeah, he is indeed.
I didn't even know he never gets used.
Ross Stewart, the top scorer for League One 2 seasons ago, he won't be there. He's now gone to Southampton. A few other players look out for. Alex Pritchard, he was in the League One days 2 seasons ago. He'll know us well. A good thing for us that Matete's injured, because I bet you if Matete was playing on Saturday, he would have he would probably be the one I'd look out for because he knows our club so well. Cough, cough, last season. Is Wright still at Argyle? Yes, both Wrights are still at Argyle, Terry. Yes.
All white now.
So yeah, no, it'll be an interesting game, really, regardless. But yeah, no. So you're saying, Daryl, Patrick Roberts is the one that we should deal with the most.
He's an absolute pain in the arse. But he was a pain in the backside for us when we played him, but he didn't score because of Semi Dieng.
Yeah,
I nearly called him Semi Dieng, but never mind.
But I mean, they've got Daniel Ballard out injured, and considering that you've said he's probably been one of their best players when you played them,
he was superb when we played him.
I'll take it. That might get us confidence for Saturday.
Probably won't, but he was probably their best defender when we played against him. But you know, at the end of the day, they are having a few injury issues here. So, but to be honest, though, it's Tony Mowbray. Though Tony Mowbray always seems to find ways of getting results from somewhere. So
yeah, no, absolutely.
And didn't he used to manage in Plymouth?
I'm not sure actually. I'm going to look that up. I know.
Didn't he used to manage in Devon?
I know he used to be at West Brom, but I don't remember.
Oh my! I know Neil Warnock did. I'm sure he did.
Neil Warnock definitely did. No, he was never at us. Tony Mowbray. He was caretaker at Ipswich, then Hibs in Scotland, then West Brom, then Celtic, then Borough.
He's Scottish, isn't he? I think.
After Borough, Coventry, and then Blackburn, and now Sunderland.
Yes.
And his playing career was Middlesbrough, Celtic, and Ipswich.
Yeah, he's a Borough legend, actually.
Yeah, no, he's done his 348 appearances for Middlesbrough.
I know what I mean.
26 goals.
Scored loads of goals in the Ayson Park days.
And he's a defender as well, so that also makes sense.
My dad remembers Tony Mowbray back in the day, but I never saw him, I'm afraid. Because I wasn't alive. Because we're going back in the 70s and the 80s, and I wasn't born till 2002. So,
no,
there you go. Say no more.
That's very true. But at the moment, in general, though, we'll look at the table, actually. So Sunderland are currently 6th. So they're currently in the playoffs at the moment. What's your thoughts on their season so far, guys? Something that we can look out for Saturday.
Pretty mixed, really.
I'd agree with that, to be fair. I mean, 8 wins, 6 defeats. That also sums that up as well.
I think if I'm a Plymouth fan, satisfied. Because I think you know all along when you're in a league that's this difficult that it was always going to be a bit of an inconsistent start.
Oh, of course it is.
I don't think you've had a bad start. I don't think you've had a bad start. I think it's just been sort of what you probably would have expected. A bit of a slow, inconsistent start.
Yeah.
A good start, then a good start, and a bad one. You'll go.
Yeah.
You'll have good ones and you'll have bad ones. So it does happen a lot. So you know, you will get that. You'll have good ones, you'll have bad ones. But in this sort of league, I think every team goes on good ones and bad ones. So it's to be expected, to be honest.
No, absolutely. I mean, honestly, yeah. This time of the season, I'll take being 19th anyway.
Just enjoy the fact. Just enjoy the fact that you win the championship.
Exactly. 13 years.
Till you go back down again.
Exactly. 13 years of pain and wait, and we're glad to be back. As Liam and I would non-stop say, back to where we belong. But we would say that because we're biased. So, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, no, Sunderland, of course, yeah, currently 6th.
You're not meant to agree.
Pardon?
I'm talking to Dal. You're not meant to agree.
Yeah. But
Can't
no.
find the Players' Championship logo.
It started off. I mean, their season started off really slowly as it was because they had Ipswich on opening day and they lost that. I thought they were.
Guess who's come to surprise me, everyone? Hello.
Oh, he's back! He's back!
Hello.
Hello.
Mr. No braces, as you can see there, everyone, has returned.
They're shining from here. Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, how are you anyway, Harvey?
Yeah. One thing you'll notice, I won't be able to this morning. That's one thing.
Harvey.
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah.
One word.
Hello. Hello.
That is
Did the dentist say get ready to brace yourself?
Yeah. I have braced
the
myself
one
very,
word
very well.
Thumbs up in general. Well, actually, considering obviously Harvey also wasn't in the stream earlier, of course. How are you feeling for this game at the moment for Saturday?
Yeah, like Dal just said, I'll be bracing myself for this game as well. To be honest, this it is going to be a very challenging game for us. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a very
obviously
game,
we haven't beaten them in a long time. It's going to be very, very hard. And
no, you haven't beaten them since last
time. I've been in mixed form, like Liam said earlier.
Yeah, exactly. And the last time we beat them was in COVID season in 2021 at the Stadium of Light.
Jesus Christ.
Madness. Yeah,
I'm in a pasty right now, so
always a win. That is always a win.
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
So yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see. But of course, actually, while we're here on this all, actually, Harvey, do you want to give us your predicted lineup for now for Saturday?
Obviously, I posted on Twitter.
Goalkeeper, centre back.
Obviously, I posted it on Twitter that Bundu is back fit, so I'm.
You did, yeah. And I've just seen PAFC's report on Instagram as well. So yeah, if you haven't followed him on Instagram yet, guys, please go and do so because his content on Insta is superb. So yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, the lineups it'll probably be a little bit different with Ben. I think Ben Waine. I don't think Ben Waine will be in this team.
Oh, you don't think he'll be in this team? Fair enough.
No, I think Bundu will probably be. I don't know what Shuey might do. If I'm truly honest, he could surprise us. He could probably stick with Ben Waine because he obviously scored against Leeds, and obviously he'd want to stick with a side that did play well. And Ben Waine deserves to get his a stop for getting a goal. So could possibly. Obviously Ryan Hardy's not back, so. Bit of a shame.
It looks like he's going to be back earliest now for the Stoke game next week.
Yeah, Stoke game. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, but what can you do, really? Honestly,
well, at least we got one of them back, which is the main thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. But if I was going to go for the lineup, if we're playing against Sunderland, we're going to go for a 4-back. I think Schumacher is probably that's probably his favourite formation for this year now. Pleggy, I want Pleggy in this team. If I'm honestly going to say.
Agreed.
Get Joe Edwards at right back or Keza Hayden, but I think Joe Edwards will probably be the main man. Then Plagazello, Lewis Gibson, Keza Hayden, because I think Keza Hayden's more the go-to left back now with obviously the other man that I forgot his name, Mikael Miller. He has been he was suspended, but I think he'll we'll see what happens in the game anyways with the defence. Midfield, Randall, and also another thing. I watched the Adam Randall documentary the other day. Very, very good.
I still need to watch it, but I heard it's really good. I heard it's really good.
Yeah, honestly, it's worth a watch. I think he should get into that team 100%. Houghton, get him in there. And then Finn Azaz, obviously, he's my secret love child. He is. I love Finn Azaz. Then obviously you might as well just stick the same front three: Whittaker, Bannymumber, and then either Ben Waine or Bundu. But I don't know if we would want to risk.
Liam and I have said
Ben Waine didn't start against Leeds. That's the only issue.
That's true, but I mean, like Liam and I said about 5-10 minutes ago, I would start Wayne just purely on the to bring his confidence from Leeds.
Yeah, bring his confidence up. He scored in the last game. You got to back a player with a start.
If it wasn't for him, we would have lost 2-0, not 2-1.
Yeah,
maybe even 3-0. So who knows?
I would have. If every single striker was injured, I'd be like, just get fucking Nishaka into the team. I don't care for throwing him into the deep end, but
exactly, I agree.
There you go.
No, I couldn't agree more. But is there anyone you're nervous for Sunderland at the moment? Randall is our next captain. I think I wouldn't
definitely.
Be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. It could be worse. We could be Wednesday. Exactly. They're rock bottom. Is there anyone?
Come on, Wednesday!
Anyone for Sunderland you're nervous for at the moment? Harvey?
Clark.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably
like John said, the Birmingham fan earlier on the prediction stream. If we keep Clark quiet, then we could be in for something on Saturday.
Yeah, but the thing is with Sunderland, they have two good wingers in Roberts and Clark. Roberts is a very good winger, so is
I've already mentioned Patrick Roberts.
The other thing that they have is a positive, which is another positive, is in Joby Bellingham, and obviously he's on the fun now. So there you go.
Yeah.
But honestly, if I'm going to say it right now, Joby Bellingham will be one to keep an eye on because I don't think this season he's come up against a player that's like him, in my opinion, with his creativity in the midfield. And you've got to be honest, he is a good attacking midfielder. And obviously, brother Jude, of course, he would want to go into his brother.
No, absolutely.
So definitely keep an eye on him. But the main player is Clark. Simple as that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised with Bellingham at all. I agree. I couldn't agree more. I mean, hence why I've got a bloody score on Saturday. So
yeah, it was either him or Clark.
But that's what I mean. Like, I said to Liam throughout this week, I just wouldn't be shocked because I predicted a 1-1 draw. So I wouldn't be shocked if the two scorers are Whittaker and Bellingham. That's what I said to Liam ever since Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And you've gone with 2-1 to us. How come then, just out of interest?
See, Sunderland are a team that they're uncomfortable to predict most of the time because they get a loss, they get a win, they get a loss, and they get a win. That battering, that 4-0 battering against Middlesbrough was just the icing on top of the cake, really. 1 week they can play well, and they batter Southampton. Next week they get battered by Middlesbrough. Like, you can't predict this team whatsoever. It's a mixed performances every week, so you can't really predict this team. Very weird.
No,
I've done this.
You might want to change your scorer, by the way, for our game because you have predicted Hardy, and he's
I will. Don't worry. It will be. It would be. I'm going to say Adam Randall, maybe.
Oh, fair enough.
I've just done this Liam instead.
Well, either way, I've sent you everyone's predictions. Anyway, so
you can send the logo.
Yeah. It doesn't.
But no, it'll be an interesting one for sure. But I've said this so many times already, and you've probably heard this so many times already, Rosevere. But look, whatever happens with this game. And whatever happens with Coventry, as long as we beat Stoke at home next week, that's the way I see it. I'm happy.
Yeah, agree.
We just need Rotherham Wednesday, QPR and Huddersfield all to lose this weekend, and then we've got more breathing space.
Good spelling.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you want?
That'll look better for us then, especially that Coventry game is going to be crucial as it is anyway, considering they're right next to each other.
And Sunderland have another 4 players for 50-50 if they are fit to play,
Yeah, and there's that as well.
Good.
So that will also be very interesting.
I'm just here for the banter.
Yeah.
I just love banter in the Mackhams.
For the time being,
this is great banter.
We're waiting for Kyle to come on. I haven't heard from him yet. But is there any other questions and thoughts any of you guys have coming into this game for Saturday?
Yeah.
I think if you play the same as you did again.
The other question is as well, though, is honestly, the goalkeeping situation right now with his Cooper, of course, he's been absolutely phenomenal since he come back. But did anyone see the performance that Connor Hazard pulled off Ireland the other day?
I did. Yeah, no, he played very well.
This is the thing that worries me. We've got a keeper who's actually playing well for his country, and he's actually playing for his country, and he's not getting in the team. This is what
because we
me.
all know Cooper's better, mate.
Don't you mean Highland?
I mean, to be fair, Cooper has just got back from injury, but no, I see your point though. Marcus did mention this comment earlier though about Cooper. If anyone wants to give that a read.
I think honestly, it depends though, because what replacement would he want? What keeper would he want? And he wants the perfect replacement.
Yeah, who would you be able to replace him?
Exactly. And EFL fans, other EFL club fans have been going on to me and saying if he goes to Aston Villa, how is he going to take that spot over Martinez?
He won't go to Aston Villa. I just think now with Cooper, I think the highest that he could reach is whatever he achieves with Argyle. If he decides to stay with Argyle, if he leaves, the highest club I think he would probably go to is a high championship team at best. I don't think he would go to a Premier League club. For his at the moment, his standard is high championship, in my opinion. We got to be honest here.
No,
the club that he's playing at, he's 23 or 24 years old now.
And also he's
just
international goalkeeper as well.
I just don't feel like Premier League is that I don't think he'll be able to reach the Prem. If he stays with us and we can possibly maybe go a little bit higher, he possibly could. We've got bags of potential over the next couple of years, like what Simon Hallett said. So we'll see what happens. Really,
I believe you've got some news, Lee, with the.
Darryl, quick question: why have you put the thumbnail in the overlay, not the actual?
Because you always go on this. You always go on this screen. This is just for anyone who's watching, by the way. This is the thumbnail for Liam's stream tomorrow.
Yeah,
obviously we will put the link in the description for.
That's all darts business.
The reason I put it in the overlay, Liam, is because you always go on that screen when we go for our break. So you say,
Liam's channel is in the description below. So if you want to subscribe to the channel,
good.
On
and if you don't want to, don't bother.
Stock is going down.
At least 83 times 10
from Terry here.
Yeah, the cat game. I did it and it was cat.
See, the thing is though, Terry, I don't really look at stocks, in my opinion. Stocks is irrelevant to me because it's not really type of a thing that I would possibly look at unless it's actually something like very, like if you want to look at fucking bigger players in general. But Michael Cooper is not really the type of player that I would look at for stocks wise, as he's in an Argyle team and obviously he's come through the academy, and I don't see Cooper going anywhere. If he does move, then it'll possibly be a 10 mil plus move. I don't see him going for less than that. If he does,
he loves it down here as well.
And he loves it down here.
Yes, but how long has he got left on his contract?
He literally signed a contract last year whilst he was injured. So there you go.
Marcus just put here, we need to offer.
I was going to say, how long has he got left
next summer if he stays.
I swear he signed a 3-year, 2-year deal.
Yeah.
Allison wouldn't look good without him.
Is Kyle coming on, by the way?
He wouldn't even be able to afford
I haven't heard from him, so I'm not sure. I know.
Yeah, so his contract expires in 2025.
Yeah.
Marcus
I hope he comes
saying
on so we can get a Sunderland point of view from Saturday.
Allison wouldn't look good with our defence.
You wouldn't be able to sign him, mate.
Oh, he is coming on. He is coming on.
You couldn't afford him in the first.
Here he is, the man himself. If you haven't subscribed to Kyle, guys, please go and do so. We'll put the link in the description after this stream. But either way, how are you feeling for Saturday, mate?
Yeah.
That's if you can hear us, Kyle.
Noise in the background.
Bye.
Bye.
That happens a lot with all of our
just
guests,
like Sunderland. Just like Sunderland's team, come and go.
Oh my god.
Oh, you just put in the private chat said can't talk, lads.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Okay.
Right then.
Okay, no worries.
I might have to jump off in a minute as well because I've got to go and do some stuff for myself. Actually, I'm still ill at the moment, so
Okay.
but I'm nearly 100%.
Have any of you guys got any more topics you want to cover for Saturday for the time?
Nearly 100%. So at least I'll be fine to make the whole review. So good for me.
We can't afford and you can't blame
That's your information there. Rosevere will be back on Sunday fully.
I'll be 100% in for the review and I'll be on for the whole stream. I'm just telling you now. But I've had so much today and it's just been fucking absolutely stupid. Not gonna lie. Let me look at Marcus's comment quick. You can't blame the goalkeeper. The thing is, goalkeeper is attached with the defense because it's literally behind the defense, and it's all connected. They've all got to work as a team when you're defending. Really, goalkeeper, defense, it's all one. And whatever mistake happens is, if it's a goalkeeper or if it is one of the defenders, then most people say, "Oh, just blame it on him, blame it on him." But it's most of the team, most of the defense or the goalkeeper that you've got to blame for most of the situation, unless whatever situation it is. So
yeah,
all I can say really. And I don't know what goalkeeper would be able to afford if we sold Michael Cooper. So there you go.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting times ahead for sure. But
that's superb.
I love that we've all gone different predictions-wise for this game. Well, you three's gone the same. I've gone with a draw.
We've all gone for the same ones.
Harvey, well, you three have gone the same. I mean, out of the five of us as a whole, we've all had different predictions for this. You three have gone with a win. I've gone with a draw, and England has gone with a defeat.
Wouldn't when it's against Borough, though, would he?
It's not often you see us two being the ones that doesn't predict us to win.
Yeah, he wouldn't go for a defeat when we're playing, yeah.
And then meanwhile, for the Bristol City Middlesbrough game, me, Rosevere, Liam, and England have basically been copy and paste FC. That's the new name of our channel at this point. We've all gone 2-1 Middlesbrough, apart from Daryl.
On Discord, me and Liam have got practically the same predictions.
Yeah,
mate. CAPFC then.
What?
Not a bad idea, Marcus.
CAPFC.
Scott Walton.
No, Christian Walton.
I said Scott Walton.
I wouldn't mind bringing him back. He's freaking class.
Fair enough.
He doesn't even get game time at Ipswich now because of Hladkey's performances.
How did the appointment go anyway, Harv? Did it go well?
Wait, what?
Did the appointment go well?
Yeah, as you can see, yeah.
No, I meant as in, did it it didn't hurt or anything? As in,
no. Do you know what? I'll just say a little story for the Argyle Way, and why not? Because
here we go.
We always tell stories. Sometimes we tell stories, but obviously
he's getting it finished next week.
Story. I've had these. I had braces on for 4 years. So 4 years I've had these on, and it's an absolute joke that I had them on through COVID, and most of the time my braces were hanging off my teeth, and it was horrible experience. But today I had them polished after I had them off, and it wasn't nice because my mouth was dry for most of it, and I just felt like little
dry as a badger's ass.
Clinging noises through my teeth, and it was horrible. But the actor is good though. Look at that, lovely.
Yeah,
absolutely lovely. You can actually see my teeth now. Well, hey, which is absolutely fantastic.
No, we don't want to do that.
We need, but we should offer Cooper a new contract.
It's true.
But at least now, though, boys, on the other way, you won't see braces anymore from me. So there you go. It's a new me. So there you go. After international duty, I've come out a new person. There you go.
He has.
And Andrew has just jumped into the chat. How are you?
Good old Andrew.
Good old Andrew. Love to see you, Andrew.
Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Yep. Andrew Shakespeare. Did the other streams go well? That's a question.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it went brilliant. I'm just glad club football's back because this international break has taken
No
so
international
much longer
duty
than what I thought.
until March. Fuck yes.
Exactly. I had a good
Where are you
weekend in
international
Cardiff,
football?
meanwhile, to do an
Yeah.
alternative to this international break.
So, do you know what? I'm going to say it on my stream. My brother just called me Simon Cowell.
You look nothing like Simon Cowell.
No teeth. No
Oh, I see.
I'd have said it's a no from me.
teeth. It's a no from me.
There we go.
No. Oh, did someone just get that?
Me.
But they are nice. Yeah. Not as
Looks
good
like
as mine,
Richard
though.
Hammond's
There you
teeth
go.
whitening.
Not as good.
What time did you go? Did you go 2:30?
No,
Just
5:30.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you,
5:35. They were in. That's why I came onto the stream because it was it was quicker than I thought it would be, to be honest. So there you
Yeah.
go.
And had to take 10
I
minutes.
think it also helps.
No,
that
it was like
Liam
20
and I-
minutes.
it also helps that Liam and I
How long?
covered
20 minutes.
the prediction
20.
stream earlier, and
Yeah.
that took well over an hour as it was anyway. So
It's like,
that's
it's
how
like
we
5
thought
minutes
No,
away
no,
from
no,
your
anyway.
accent.
Yeah. No, I just saw your message, Ajay. Yeah. This
Yeah,
break
no,
at
you know.
least
I like-
got
I like-
Bundu back.
I like what your dad put, by the way, on
Indeed.
Facebook. Lovely set of gnashes.
He says that.
Who calls
yeah,
them
Nashes.
gnashes?
Yeah, he calls
Who
them
calls them
Nashes.
gnashes?
My dad.
Lovely set of teeth.
Yeah, what a lovely set of Nashes. Very good, very nice. Oh, good.
Lovely set
Yeah.
of crunches. Annoying.
Crunchers. Lovely one. Do you want to go on for another little another 5 minutes, or do you want to end it there?
I think we'll end it
have we
here.
covered
because,
everything basically.
We've basically covered everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look at his prediction first. Andrew's got 2-1 Argyle.
Well, we did the
The same as
predict.
you, Fred.
You did the predicted lineups.
Exactly.
I'll probably be back for the review, Jazz. I probably won't have enough time.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
But you
Jack's
do the
Jack's
outro
going to
for
be
that.
doing the second part with.
Yeah,
Kyle.
so I'm going to be I'm doing a
Team.
second. It turns out, guys, there's probably going to be a second part to this preview later on today with Kyle himself. Just
You could possibly do it as a recording if you wanted to. And Alex has
and the
joined.
minute we finish,
Hey!
the goats has joined. The minute we finish,
Ah.
I knew you'd do that.
Hello.
As Alex has just put in there, spot on.
You know me too well, mate. Hey, Alex.
Right, so yeah, that is the plan,
Oh,
guys.
wow.
That is the plan,
wow.
guys. So in half an,
Couldn't resist it. I couldn't resist it. It's the East Anglia Derby coming up in the next few
in around half an hour or a bit longer than that, we'll see. Kyle and I are going to be doing a part 2 of this preview. I just want to get his thoughts from a Sunderland perspective into Saturday. So if you guys do want to stay tuned for that, then feel free to do so.
Yep, no problem. Hey,
Oh,
there
if
we
you
go. Look at
And
that.
if you don't want to tune in, watch paint dry.
What time, Marcus? I think it should be somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. We'll see what the DMs
It'll
do.
be when the stream starts.
Yeah, basically, like Daryl's just bluntly said, it's that.
Right.
Nearly a month ago now, wasn't it? That
Well,
game was
what?
nearly a month ago now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Do you know what the crazy thing is, though, Liam? It popped up on my phone. We went to Ipswich when we drew 2-2 in January. Jesus Christ.
No. 1-1, wasn't it?
It was 1-1.
Oh no, not 2-2. 1-1, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
How many
1-1.
months ago was that?
It should have been 2-2 because Harness missed a sitter and Hardy missed a sitter.
That's not a sitter. That's not a dumb shit. Good. Thank you, Liam. Because that wasn't a. I'm not criticizing it.
We should have
Hardy's was a
scored
good
it.
shot. I hit the bar, but Hardy's. I think my nan could put off a better shot than that.
I'm just saying, it
I
should
could
have
probably
been 2-2.
put off a better shot. I'd probably drag that into the net with my ass cheek. Like, come on.
It should have been 2-2, regardless.
I could Harvey, I could
Well,
no
that
look
certainly
and
would
still
have hit the
score.
bottom note, wouldn't it?
I could do this with my chair. If I can go, whoa, just yeet it in the back of the
It's
net.
still, lads, just to confirm.
And then
it
2
still
minutes
goes back
later,
in the net.
both we chair.
Nearly up my arm.
What'd you say, Jack?
I was going to say, Rosevear would do that, and it's still going in the back of the net.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, shall we end it on that
That'll
note?
do.
I guess.
Nah,
yeah.
I would walk it in the net just for the bants.
Just for the
Yeah,
chance.
yeah, and the keeper gets it.
Or just-
and the keeper gets it off you before it goes
I don't
in.
know, or just the or they just
Like
Mario
on FIFA,
Balotelli
and you do
through,
it all the time.
shoulder in.
Does it all the time, and the keeper keeps winning it off him. It's an idiot when he does it.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave me alone.
Oh,
Gonna add on to that, going.
Hey?
I mean, that's the
I
same.
was just gonna add on to that then, just going, poor Liam.
Yeah.
All right, shall we end it there?
Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess we'll end it there. We've
Yeah.
covered it.
Bye.
59 minutes.
From our point of view. Yeah, that's spot on anyway.
Indeed. You can do the outro, Jack.
Yeah, can
Yep.
do. Right, well, I will see you for the next part. For the others, well, that's up to them. So, yeah.
I doubt it.
Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Big game on Saturday. And, yeah, well,
And welcome
get
the new
Kyle's
me for the rest of the channel.
new
from now on.
Rosevear,
See you
no
later, everyone.
braces. And, yeah, we'll get Kyle's thoughts later on from us.
We will indeed.
So, yeah,
I'm a Boa
I will
fan.
see you then.
Up the Janners.
I will see you then.
Yep.
You won't
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners. Janners!